So welcome back to Tokyo. We're here for the 27th staging of the World Championships. This is the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. They're built in 1954, but still looks state-of-the-art, a testament to the architecture and the design. Well, after that women's doubles, we turn our attention to men's singles, and it's the left-handed Zhao Jun Peng from China up against the silver medalist from last year's World Championships, the number 12 seed Kidambi Srikanth. Well, all men's singles matches today are from the bottom half of the draw, and this is the fourth quarter of the draw. And as you can see, also in this section is the bronze medalist from the last World Championships, Lakshya Sen. He's already through to the third round. And the two-time former champion, Kenta Momota, will be watching Momota against Pranoy later on this evening. But all four medalists from the last World Championships in the bottom half of the draw, as indeed the gold medalists from the last three World Championships. And I'm absolutely delighted to say that a man who was in 4 World Championship finals has just come and said hello to me. Lee Chong-wei, Datuk Lee Chong-wei, what a delight to have you here in Tokyo. So, as the players get ready, we're just having a quick selfie so we can prove that we've said hello to each other as we look at the fact that this will be the third meeting between these two players. And honours are shared of the previous 2 encounters, but the last time they met, it was Kidambi Srikanth that won. But you have to go back to 2017, and I think, Steen, that both players have improved since then. I'm not sure how much we can read into that previous match.
Yeah, that's difficult to say. I definitely think that Zhao Jun Peng has come of age. There's the profile of the man from the Jiangxi province. One of the players who's missed a bit from the COVID pandemic, you could say that was going to be some of the years where he should develop a lot. But yeah, let's hope that he still makes it to the top level.
Yeah, I'm sure, and that's affected a lot of players, hasn't it? 26-year-old left-hander from Nanchang, whereas his opponent, Kidambi Srikanth, 29 years of age, from Ravulapalam in Andhra Pradesh. And here's a little fun fact for you, Steen. Apart from the fact he's been world #1, that was for one precious week. Back in the middle of April 2018, he beat Nat Nguyen from Ireland in the first round, 22-20, 21-19. That's a tough match against Nguyen. Nguyen is a player who's improved considerably. But when Srikanth Kidambi won his silver medal at the last World Championships, he happened to be the number 12 seed. Yeah. Number 12 seed again.
Perhaps a lucky number.
Perhaps a lucky number. Simon Au is our umpire from Hong Kong, China. And our service judge from Singapore. Well, this, as you saw a moment ago, will be Zhao Jun Peng's first match in these year's World Championships, because he had a walkover against Anuluwapo Opaiori of Nigeria. Do you know what happened to the Nigerian? Couldn't make it, or is he sick, or?
I don't know.
No.
But I could imagine that it could have been
Visa
a
problems.
country that needed organizational quarantine to go here, perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zhao Jun Peng, China. And on my left, Kidambi Srikanth, India. Kidambi Srikanth to serve. Love all, play.
Oh, that's an ominous start. Service error
Service over.
from Kidambi Srikanth.
Love.
Miss it.
Well, I think, Steen, that we can deduct that Zhao Jun Peng's world ranking, he's at a career high at the moment, second consecutive week at 23 on the world ranking, but he's a much better player than that. And we know that because he reached the final of the Indonesian Open, a Super 1000 event earlier this year, losing to Axelsen in the final. But I remember his match in the second round against Jonathan Christie, which he won in 3 games. And playing against an Indonesian in Indonesia, in Istora Senayan, that's always a big result if you can manage to do that.
Missed it.
Oh, no, I'm not sure he did miss it.
No.
Well, I think that might have caught the line.
Yeah, that's a possibility. That's a possibility because it was a little bit cross the line angle, but was it enough to just catch a bit of it? Do you think it's plumb on the line?
I think it's caught it. Here you are. I tell you, these spectacles. That's a great challenge.
Service over.
The observatory is called. They want their lenses back.
2-0.
Good net play.
Three, 2.
Kidambi looks a little nervous to me.
I think he is, because this is not necessarily his preferred playing conditions. On the other hand, the same could be said for Huelva in December 2021.
4-3.
Because he's an attacking player and we're playing in slower conditions.
Yeah, exactly. But it was also slow playing conditions in Huelva. It was freezing cold.
Yeah, I've got this endearing memory of you sitting at the commentary position along from me with not only your hoodie up, you had a blanket around you.
I had a blanket. The Danish television people, they lent me a blanket.
Yeah, it really was cold.
Plus natural insulation as well.
That's good judgment. Yeah, another nervous looking shot.
7-3.
Oh, that's a beauty. That will help settle the nerves.
Service over. 4-7.
Hardly any real length to the rallies
No.
yet in the match. It's all been a bit edgy. That's a good angle.
6-7.
Well, I think Kidambi has been consistently good since the final of the World Championships last year. I mean, he's had 3 semi-finals this year, quarter-final as well. Okay, he's lost in 6 other tournaments beyond that, but I think that, you know, he's lost to players like Ginting. So it's not too bad, is it? I mean, he went through a stage, I thought, last year where he was struggling with his consistency. I think of late he's been a little better.
I'm not sure where we have Srikanth. This is one of the tournaments, in my opinion, where he should show that he really is strong, because you're saying that he's been consistent, and he has, and he's lost to good players, but he hasn't beaten that many good players in good shape.
No,
he
that's
played
a fair
really
comment.
well at the Thomas Cup.
Yeah.
That much I'm willing to give him, and he deserved that because he's been struggling for a while. So it was lovely to see him back playing great in the second men's singles, very, very important position.
Yep, played all 6 matches in India's victorious campaign and won all 6 matches, including the semi-final against Antonsen and the final against Jonathan Christie, the winning match. Especially
that against Christie. That's well placed.
11-7 in the ball.
So a 4-point advantage to the unseeded left-hander, Zhao Jun Peng. 7 minutes played, that's quick, isn't it, for the mid-game interval in men's singles? Difficult to see with the masks on, but was that Sun Jun?
I think it might have been Sun Jun. I know he's coaching Xiuqi along with Zhao Ping, but Sun Jun doing the coaching.
Sun Jun beaten in the final of the World Championships in Glasgow in 1997, lost out to Peter Rasmussen, and then the following World Championships, because they were every 2 years at the time, in 1999 in Copenhagen, won the gold medal.
Yeah. Amazing player.
Yeah.
In his heydays. But he has gotten a couple of good wins also. He's beaten Antonsen twice this year. Srikanth and Hong Se-yong, who's improved a lot recently.
Yes. Given the struggles of Antonsen, I'm not convinced, I don't wish to sound rude, but I'm not convinced that's such a good result in the context of how Antonsen has struggled this year.
I agree with you, and that's exactly the the thing, if we dig deeper into it, then I feel that we are not certain where Srikanth is, what kind of Kidambi is it that we are getting in this tournament. That's going to be interesting to see, because if we're getting the really, really good edition, then well, he's a dangerous man, but is he just there? That's what we're going to see.
Yeah, that's a lovely setup and finish by Kidambi.
This hit again from Zhao Jun Peng.
Yeah, well, that, I think, misjudgment is because of the slight sideways drift. And I think it stays in that side of the court.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a very dominant opening game so far by Zhao Jun Peng.
He's not going to make a whole lot of effort to try to get back in this game, I think, Srikanth. But I also think he needs to sort of play himself into the match. I mean, if he loses this to 9, then even though he knows that there's difference to the sides, it's still sort of a blow to the confidence if you can't score more than 9 points.
17-9. Play.
Yeah. Hasn't found his touch at all so far. Kidambi Srikanth. 7th World Championship. 6th time that he's been seeded. Another one drifts long of the back line. Now just 2 points away from the opening game.
Worried looks on Coach Sudirman.
20. Game point 9.
A host of game point opportunities for the left-handed Zhao Jun Peng. Opening game, 21-9. Very worrying for Srikanth fans. Only 12 minutes for that opening game. It wasn't that he lost the opening game, it's the manner in which he lost the opening game.
He almost needs to warm up again here before the second.
Yeah, 12 minutes only.
这样耗，他容易失误，知道吧？你注意几点，一个就是他头顶区，你后场啊，不能给他半场，他的球下来还是。
వారు తీసుకున్నది ఒక పాయింట్ కొట్టి తీసుకున్నది తప్ప దాని తర్వాత అన్ని అట్లా పైకి వెళ్ళి క్రాస్ ఖాళీ ఎక్కడ ఉంది అలా వాడు వాడు కదిలించాలి అది ఏం లేదు కదా జస్ట్ ఆడు
Coach 1 with 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So a new shuttle to start the second game. 21-9 in just 12 minutes, that opening game.
Level.
In favour of the left-handed Zhao Jun Peng. Well, the number 12 seed and the silver medalist from the last World Championships, Kidambi Srikanth, has certainly got to try and up his game. Playing against the drift now, is that right, Steen?
Yeah.
Should be able to punch through with his clears and his lifts a little more now. Good rally. Possibly longer than any rally in the opening game. Yeah, good rally. Well, I'm pretty certain it was the longest rally of the match so far. Just wide. Now, Steen, you know a lot of very interesting things. Do you know what percentage of the global population are left-handers?
No.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
11%. And yet, in the men's singles discipline, we've had 26
Service over.
previous World Championships. A left-hander has won 11 of them. That's 42%.
That's a lot.
It is, isn't it? There you are.
But,
That's my fun fact for the day.
Yeah. I'm immediately trying to find an explanation for it.
Well, I think Lindan is a big explanation.
That's one of the explanations. If you have a player that's really dominant.
Yes, he won 5 world titles, and another left-hander won 2. That was Yang Yang.
There was a rumor at one time that there was a Chinese coach that he didn't want to work with anything else but left-handers because they were the only ones who had this sort of creativity needed.
3, 2.
Zhao Junhua,
Yep.
another left-hander.
Another left-hander. Peter Rasmussen.
Yeah.
Kento Momota.
That's right.
So it's not actually that many players, but between them, 11 of the 26 men's singles titles.
There's one thing I've often wondered. I can't recall a whole lot of Indonesian left-handers. I can only think of one on the top of my head.
In singles, are you talking about, or
In singles, I can't come up with anyone.
no, Flande in the doubles?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Service
The
over.
pace seems to have dropped. You know, it's more patient rallies.
Yeah. But you got to be patient in here because it's difficult to put it away in the attack. So if you misjudge the situation, you expose yourself.
And that's gone long.
Service over. 4-all.
That's cool.
Service over. 5, 4.
Okay. From the net cam, it wasn't that close as it looked from up here in the first place.
Oh, my goodness. Net cord from Zhao Jun Peng.
Service over. 5-all.
Missed it. That's wild. He didn't work the rally.
And he looked like he knew it before he was going to hit it. Immediately sort of, no. After he landed.
Well, he needs to be careful here, Kidambi. That's a lovely shot. Lovely skill.
Service over.
Great disguise.
6-7.
Is Kidambi playing the right tactics, or should he be doing something slightly different?
I don't know. I sat with the feeling, just like we discussed in the women's doubles here, how about letting the opponents try and score his own points instead of you scoring them all for him?
7-8.
At the moment, it seems like Kidambi is making all the points on the court, both his and his opponents. So play a little bit more patient. I mean, he's made so many errors on the lines.
Yeah.
Play with bigger mark and see what Zhao Jun Peng can do.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere near in this rally, any of the sidelines. Yeah, he did that final smash from round the head.
And then later on in the rally, a good opportunity might occur out of virtually nothing.
Yeah.
I think we saw it earlier with the Burstedt against Nishimoto match that Burstedt in the second game lost his patience and went for the quick points in the rallies, and he just very, very often end up making quick points for the opponents.
Oh, between the legs there. Only extended the rally by an extra shot.
9-all.
Well, he was a quarter-finalist at the last World Championships, was Zhao Jun Peng. Lost out to Lakshya Sen from India. And then lost in the semi-final to the man on court, Kidambi. Oh, that's
Much
a beauty.
better.
10-9.
Oh yeah, now that's straight down the line.
11-9.
And on a run of 3 straight points, goes to the mid-game interval with the advantage. .23 minutes into the match.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Kidambi?
Well, I just got the feeling as we went to the mid-game interval that the mid-game interval probably hadn't arrived at the best of times. 5 of the last 6 points before the interval in favour of Kidambi. He was on a bit of a roll. He probably wanted to just keep playing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Oh, so is that. My goodness me.
He was a little bit unsecure, Zhao, whether it would actually hold up. Really looked carefully all the way till it had landed.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Correction. 12-10.
Yeah. Umpire just making an error on the score there. Correcting himself quickly. We all make mistakes, don't worry about that.
He needs all the points he scored. Srikanth can't afford to let anyone slip away at the moment.
12-10. Play.
Oh, my goodness me. You know, as he was playing those backhands, I thought that's lazy. It was a sort of...
Yeah, Zhao Jun Peng.
Yes.
But he plays like... I don't know exactly what he's playing like, but like he's uninterested.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I know.
He feels that he can sort of just defend his way onwards in the tournament.
Service over.
And the thing is, if he can win
13.
the next 2 of those little bit longer rallies, then he can reinstall the sense in, or the feeling in Srikanth that he needs to score early because his opponent is going to win the long rallies.
Yeah.
And then he's almost home, in my opinion. If he gives Srikanth the idea that Srikanth can play the long rallies and benefit from that, and Zhao Jun Peng is just playing along, but not scoring any points, then he's playing it all into the hands of Srikanth.
Yeah.
Service over. 14.
Oh, that's well played by Kidambi.
But one of the strange things about Zhao Jun Peng, in my opinion, is that I always tend to view left-handers as someone with sort of acute angle. He has the angles and so on, but beautiful, fluent technical skills.
Service
That's
over.
not the case here.
12.
I'm thinking back to Lindan, the ones you mentioned, Lindan, Kento Momota, Bao Chunlei.
Yep.
Or someone with beautiful, eye-pleasing skills. I don't think that's the case here. It's a little bit more raw from Zhao Jun Peng. And of course, things can be done in many ways.
14.
I was puzzled by it.
Well, he's had a cheap point there. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's back level. The error from Kidambi.
Perhaps a little bit tense, Zhao Jun Peng. The way I recall him from Indonesia, he was definitely capable of playing much faster.
以变化，直播的变化啊。
I wonder what that was. Something about injection of pace. Yeah, well taken.
Service over.
He's not really winning the net
15,
battles at all, the
14.
left-hander.
No.
In fact, I can't really recall him winning any net encounters so far. Oh, that's good. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, good follow-up. But it was the reverse slice straight drop that did the damage.
16, 14.
Well,
This time he was there. Zhao.
yeah. And sheer threat of him being there forced the error.
Yeah, I think so. Oi, oi, oi.
Dear me, that's
it's
a
just-
nervous shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just about to say the margins for error have become smaller for Srikanth as he's one game down.
Simple, ready.
16 all. Big point.
Good shot.
It's a good rally.
Oi! That's a difficult shot to try. Deception from that close to the floor.
Yeah, but when you're nervous, it's always the touch shots that go, isn't it?
Yeah. I won't say it's a bad choice because I've seen him master it, Srikanth.
Oh, he's challenging that.
Kidambi
This could be
Srikanth
crucial.
challenges goal in.
No, line judge was right.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Only one challenge
One
left for
challenge
Kidambi.
remaining. 18-16.
But now the left-handed Zhao Jun Peng just 3 points away from a place in the third round. Ah, yes, that's well taken.
Service over. 17-18.
Well, you and I both thought that this man had started to play a little bit pedestrian-like, but he's certainly upped his pace again, hasn't he?
And suddenly picked up speed there to go for the last shot.
2 points away from winning the match. Make that 1 point away from winning the match.
20. Match point 17.
3 match point opportunities for Zhao Jun Peng of China. And he's done it.
Game.
And the number 12 seed Kidambi Srikanth, the silver medalist from the last World Championships, has departed in the second round.
21-9, 21-17.
Umpire just confirming that scoreline of 21-9, 21-17. A match lasting only 34 minutes. Well, he'll be pleased with that. Zhao Jun Peng. Totally dominant in the opening game. Kidambi looked nervous from the start. In fact, the very first point of the match, he served into the net. So it is Zhao Jun Peng who progresses through to the third round. So they take leave of centre stage. This is the final rally. And the victory secured. And he will play against Li Zijia in the next round, the number 5 seed from Malaysia. But there is confirmation of how Zhao Jun Peng reached the third round. 21-9, 21-17 in 34 minutes. Well, coming up next, we have the defending champions in the men's doubles. It's Kobayashi and Hoki up against Delroux and Villager of France.